Divine mercy is a promise, loving, infinite,
dynamic,
peaceful. I am a pilgrim of mercy.
When I was 15 years old and just beginning to take my faith seriously, I had a spiritual mentor who helped me build a spiritual life. We used to play basketball together. Each week, he would ask me if I had any questions about the faith. I had so many questions. One by one, he answered them. What impressed me the most was what he did when he didn't know the answer to a question. "I don't know," he would say. "Let me look into it, and I will get you the answer next week." The first time I remember thinking it was just a polite way of brushing me off. But the following week, he said, "I did some reading on your question from last week. This is the answer you were looking for." This open question forum was tremendously powerful in my spiritual development. But after a few months, I asked another question, and he said, "It's time for you to go to the next level. It's time for you to learn how to find answers for yourself." The year was 1988, 5 years before the public had access to the internet. So, the following week, I went to the library searching for answers to my latest question in 3 books my mentor had recommended. Those back and forth discussions around questions large and small had an enormous impact on my faith and by extension, my life. That experience taught me so many lessons. Yes, I learned answers to a lot of questions I had about the Catholic faith, but I learned so much more. I learned how to find answers to questions. I developed the confidence to go looking for answers. I learned that it isn't good for us to have every answer served up to us on a silver platter. Searching for the answers to our questions builds character and expands our faith. Most of all, I learned that there are answers to our questions, and the answers are beautiful. And I learned this: in order to see the beauty of the Catholic faith, in order to find answers to our deeply personal questions, our singular motive must be truth. You have to set aside your own agenda. Whatever prejudices life has burdened you with so far, and the specific circumstances of your life have to be set aside. You have to prioritize the truth, even if it condemns your own decisions and actions. Otherwise, we will remain deaf, dumb, and blind to the truth and the beauty of God's ways. The more I asked questions and the more I discovered answers, the more my confidence grew in the Catholic Church and her teachings. The questions not only led me to individual answers, but they allowed me to discover the coherent and comprehensive worldview that is Catholicism. Here I discovered that for 2,000 years, the best Catholic minds have been gathering wisdom on every topic that touches on the human experience, and that this gathered wisdom makes up an unimaginable treasure trove. The first spiritual work of mercy is Instruct the Ignorant. In this story, I was the ignorant and he was the instructor. He accompanied me in my journey, and that changed the whole trajectory of my life. He accompanied me in my journey, and I have been trying to do that for others ever since. From the very first day in 2009, the masthead on dynamiccatholic.com has read, "Meeting people where they are, leading them to where God calls them to be." To accompany people in their faith journey is a crucial aspect of evangelization. People deserve answers to their questions. This is one of my firmest convictions. It was born from this experience with my spiritual mentor. People deserve answers to their questions, especially questions surrounding the faith, and not just generic one-size-fits-all answers, but deeply personal answers that reach into their lives, meet them in their daily struggles, and deliver hope and clarity. They deserve answers that animate their lives in a uniquely Christian way. They need and deserve answers they can live. The quest to help people find such answers is the quest to instruct the ignorant and an act of profound mercy. We live in a time of moral and ethical confusion. We live in a time that is plagued by a crisis of purposelessness. Too many people have stopped thinking about the best way to live and have given themselves over to doing whatever they want. The invitation to instruct the ignorant has never been more relevant or more necessary. People need clarity. Clarity is merciful. There is genius in Catholicism. Catholicism is beautiful and unique in the clarity it provides. The Catholic Church has answers to questions. There will be times when we may not like those answers, but at those times, we have usually deprioritized our quest for truth to justify our choices and actions. The merciful thing to do is to share that clarity with as many people as possible. It's time to seek, find, live, and share the clarity and genius of Catholicism. Some people may resist your efforts, but keep in mind, mercy is always an invitation to a better life. Trust, surrender, believe, receive. The word is out. People have been asking, what will Dynamic Catholic's program on the Mass look like? The program will present one of the most beautiful Masses you've ever seen right here in the Cathedral Basilica of the Assumption. The cinematography is amazing. It will be a journey through the Mass like no other, and at the same time, practical and relatable, and it will change the way people experience the Mass forever. There are 57 amazing moments of engagement in the Catholic Mass. Let's take a look at just one of those moments of engagement that the program covers, the offertory. You've seen and participated in it 1,000 times, but do you engage in it like this? As the gifts are being brought forward, and as the priest is preparing the gifts, in your heart, bring the different aspects of your life forward and offer them to God. Offer God your marriage, your family, your children, your career, your business, your friendships. In a special way, offer Him your successes and your failures. Hold up to God a friend who is suffering. Offer Him a particular struggle that you are enduring right now. Whatever you want to see changed in your life or in the world, place it all on the altar. That altar is an altar of transformation. Offer God everything. Mentally and spiritually place all these people and aspects of your life on the altar so that God can transform them. That's just one of the 57 moments of engagement in the Mass that will forever change the way you experience the Mass. So become an ambassador today and help us finish this program and share it with the world. Have a great day, and remember, be bold, be Catholic.
Eternal God,
in whom mercy is endless
and the treasury of compassion inexhaustible.
Look kindly upon us
and increase your mercy in us,
that in difficult moments
we might not despair
nor become despondent,
but with great confidence
Submit ourselves to your holy will,
which is love and mercy itself.
Amen.
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 See you tomorrow.
Thank you, ambassadors.
You are changing the world. Have a great day. Have a great day. Have a great day.
Hey, Ralph, one of the best ways to be a pilgrim of mercy is to collaborate with God to create holy moments. So I figured while we have a couple of minutes, you could inspire our audience. So tell me, what is today's Holy Moment Challenge?
Let's see. It is read and reflect on your favorite Bible story.